Sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Turn the sound down a little bit. Is this the end? Is there a puzzle for me to solve? I honestly can't tell. Oh, for God's sake. I was waiting around. Okay, I legitimately have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Okay.
But in Whitespace, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
I'm terrible at this part of the game, apparently. Okay, what do you want me from... What do you want from me, game? I mean, at least that white room had stuff in for me to look at. All I can do is walk. I appear to be in this small room with these two pictures on the side. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's twice it's done that to me now.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
I guess. Also puzzles. What is this? Oh, this looks nice. Okay, must remember to just walk into things. I may have to split this up into 2 videos. Right, I get it. Yeah, that was stupid of me. John! Well, you're not supposed to be able to fall down. Just in case, you know. Okay. Is that where I came from? Ah! Now it's another room. Okay. Dang it. Where would I be going? Just down in general. Looks like our poster. It's 8 AM. Ooh. Superliminal. Right. Well, that was interesting. I didn't speak. I got stuck on a really easy bit where I just had to walk through a door. Because of course I did. I just sort of let that wash over rather than doing lots of talking for a bit of it. But I now legitimately don't know if it's the end of the game or not. So I'm just going to keep going, and I might cut it in two. You're a monster for putting me in this room.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realised that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. Minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
That was Superliminal. This was originally one episode, as you probably guessed. I got stuck in that one room for ages. So I do like the idea of them going, okay, we made a game about perspective. Let's make the story about perspective. We'll set it in a dream, because how else would that trick even work? Which is both good ideas, and then you sort of tie it to the theme of changing perspective. So, ignoring that, it's a little bit short. It doesn't feel 100% baked. There are some really good ideas in there. Some issues, like when I became tiny, like it was like it had to calculate a huge room, because it just wasn't expecting me to make the room that big. But I enjoyed it. Like, I really did. And I can see why, because it feels a little bit like a walking simulator, which I've got nothing against. I know that's not a name you're supposed to use for them, because the puzzles weren't terribly difficult. Like, the bit I got stuck on was just a shadow that I had to walk into twice, which is still like a part of the trick, right? That's about perspective. Oh no, that's not a shadow, that's a door. You know, I get that, but like, it was interesting. The other thing is, because it lent on this story, there's a sort of tempo, a rhythm to how stories are told, and there isn't to how I'm going to act. So, like, whenever lots of games have this issue, by the way. Sorry, that was a weird noise I made there. Like that ending bit. If I walk straight forwards, I tried to kind of go on the path that it expected me to, but other players will just go completely off to see if they can explore things, and I did occasionally do that. But like, then there's the question of, well, if you don't want the player to be messing about during your important speech, why let them? But at the same time, people will resent you taking the control away. There's things that are just difficult problems to solve in general. This game sort of seems like, ironically enough, a difficult problem to solve, where you've got this really cool idea, this cool game gimmick, and I'm just not 100% there, but I really enjoyed it. I did. I just wish it was a little bit more difficult. And the problem is, it's all sort of gimmick, and at no point where I was like racking my brain or kind of applying. The other thing is, it would be nice if they introduced a problem at the start that I couldn't do until the end because of the change of perspective. You know what I mean? Because the point of the game is, oh, I've seen everything from a different angle now, and now it's solvable. And I guess that's how you solve problems. It doesn't really feel like how you solve problems. Like me going like that and going, oh no, it's a giant cat. Doesn't feel like, even though it's a literal perspective trick, it doesn't feel like I'm applying the change of perspective in the problem-solving sense. And at the end there, it almost did. When it was about changing the room size, there were almost puzzles there, but not quite. And I would have liked some actual puzzles that I could apply the change of perspective trick to. Because every room felt like just a trick. Oh look, there's a thing we can do. This is a neat trick, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not bagging it. It sounds like I'm bagging on the game. I enjoyed it for what it was. Thank you for dreaming, and thank you for watching this channel John of the West. Feel free to leave comments about my cough. Don't leave comments about my cough, it's mean. But you know, why not subscribe and all that stuff. And thank you for watching. Let's see. Maybe it's not the end of the game yet. I think it is the end of the game because it just, yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.